Oh, hi there. So nice of you to join me again. This is Dan Chung with another vlog. I don't even know why I call these things vlogs. Really, I just read stuff and I comment on them. The perspective with Dan Chung. As you can see, I'm not wearing a hat today. Well, today's topic is ways to know your love. And first we'll start off with number one. They think about you when you're not around. They'll see things throughout their day that just reminds them of you. It could be anything. They take care of you when you're sick. Now, that's just darn adorable. And they tell you you're absolutely beautiful even when you look mucusy and nasty. They get into your interests and want to share their own interests with you. It's like two lifestyles melting together to form one. They plan for the future. You'll notice this in conversation. They'll talk about things as if they're going to happen. Your thoughts and opinions are treated with respect. They don't try to impose their views on you, and they won't laugh at your views or dismiss your views as, stupid. They listen to you, or, really listen to you, and they actually respond with relevant things to say. They love you and they like you for your uniqueness. They're eager to help you and gracious about accepting your help. Basically, they jump to the pump for you, and same with you, simple as that. They put your needs above their own. Not in they don't overdo it, but in like a selfless kind of way, they look out for their love. And when it's a two-way street, naturally things go very well. You can trust them. It's one of those things that's just proven throughout time. They're down. They're there when you call. They're always on time. Simple as that. And naturally, two-way street. Is you never want to break the trust that you earned with them. If someone loves you, they've been vulnerable with you. So basically, they put themselves in a position to be hurt by you anytime. So, with great power comes great responsibility. They support you. They show up, every time you call, kind of thing. If they know it's important, they're there. Just down-ass motherfucker. You guys share a similar sense of humor. That can be pretty important. If you guys think things are funny, generally the same types of things are funny. And if you find each other funny, that's always good. That's definitely great. They give you freedom to grow. Basically so you don't get too complacent or you don't feel like you're in jail, that relationship jail type thing. You're loyal to each other. You feel like a team. You feel like a partnership. You feel like a unit. Everything that affects one entity of this unit affects the other entity, and therefore both entities are conscious of what affects other entity. Now, you may have differences, some things that some things that conflict in the relationship, but getting back to my last vlog, you don't nag each other to the point where it's like a negative thing. You just kind of instead of nagging and putting somebody down, it's more like they're just talking to you and building you up in certain places where they can. And vice versa. They don't hide anything from you. Truth, honesty, communication. They say that communication, trust are the biggest things in a relationship. So if somebody's hiding something from you or not telling you the full story on something, then that's some grounds for concern right there, in my opinion. It's always good when somebody will tell you this full-out truth. I call it the Ralph Wiggum truth about everything. 100%. I mean, at least if they're not telling, at least if you didn't get the whole story, you got 100% of what they told you is the whole story. You know what I mean? Because there's always facts that the person couldn't explain correctly or couldn't explain 100%. You're comfortable being silent or away from each other. Just being able to chill out and have a good time without even saying much. Basically, it's like you know what's going on in the other person's head and you're comfortable with it. They don't let you get away with bad habits. They want you to be at your best. And they'll... See, this one I don't entirely agree with. Because if you love somebody, you should love them for their good and bad habits. But basically what they're saying here is they want you to be at your best, so they won't take, you know, you doing your bad habits. They want you to love yourself as much as they love you. I don't fully get that. I don't know. Personally, I think if you love somebody, you should love them with their good and bad habits. There's always compromise, of course, but, you know. Most important one here, in your gut, you can tell that they truly love you. You can just feel it. Feel it in the place where you feel stuff. Well, that concludes today's blog. 19 ways to tell that you're loved. Feel free to leave comments below, or tell me what you know, all that kind of stuff. Today's random ending is going to be